My name is Josh. I'm a third year student in college, and I just took the MCAT about a month ago, and I got my scores back just about 2 weeks ago. I'm very happy with my scores, and I attribute a great part of that success to Memm. And so to start out, kind of give you a little context. Because of COVID and everything, I was able to get 2 months off for winter break, and so I figured, oh, it's no better time to knock out the MCAT studying and just put in 2 solid months of studying to get it done and then knock it out so I could, hopefully get back to school and not have to miss out on too much and have to study on top of my other classes. But the thing was, with 2 months straight out of coming out of, taking a pretty hard semester of finishing up my pre-med classes, I didn't really have much time to put together a study plan. And so that's one of the main reasons that I opted to go with Memm. I didn't have the ability or the time to consolidate all the information. Plus, I mean, as a pre-med student preparing for the MCAT, there's not much that we know out there in terms of what's going to show up on the MCAT. We just hear like the terms high yield, low yield. So what appealed to me about Memm was the fact that it had consolidated all the information that we might need. And so I went that route instead of going with Anki. I also didn't want to. I mean, full disclosure, it was only 2 months of study time, so I didn't want to waste a bunch of time learning how to use Anki. So I decided to just go with the user-friendly Memm after watching a couple of the videos and doing a little bit of my own background research. And so I ended up using Memm every day of my studying. Sometimes I would do 100 flashcards. Some days I would do 500 to 1,000 flashcards, depending on how far I was behind. And to be honest, throughout the process, I even at some points questioned whether it was actually helping. But I guess when you're going through the thick of the studying, that's a fair question to ask. Like, is this actually helping my score improve? But at the end of the day, I ended up getting a good score, and I'm happy with my score. And in hindsight, I kind of realized that with the flashcards, it's just part of the process, something that you got to keep drilling. And as I was going through, people talk about, like the Khan Academy 100 or 300 page doc for psych soc and how like that's like the mecca, like it's super useful, right? And I realized after going through touching on those, like towards the end of my studying, I realized that a lot of the Memm flashcards were almost like identical to exactly what those documents said, which proved to me kind of that Memm was really doing well at hitting everything that I needed to know for psych and soc, but also I felt like that was the case for all the other subjects as well. And so, yeah, I thought it was great, and it was really awesome that each of the subjects were organized and included links to, say, Khan Academy videos to supplement anything that I needed additional understanding on. And so, yeah, all in all, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 experience and would highly recommend it to any peers or people who are looking to take the MCAT as well.